Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Neal and I am your NFL guru. So, last week was a very successful week. Went 10 for 14, beat out most of the professionals. It was a great week, called a lot of upsets, but this week is a hard one. Very intense games, so pay close attention to these picks. Let's get started. The Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans on Thursday night football, and I'm taking the Tennessee Titans to win this one. It's going to be a close game, but look for Tennessee and Marcus Mariota to play a very good game this week. The Redskins at the Bengals in London, and this is going to be a good one. 6:30 a.m. West Coast, 9:30 a.m. East Coast timing. Great game, but I think the Bengals are going to squeak this one out 27-23. The Bengals win this game. Also, Brendan LaFell, good start this week. I think he's going to get a lot of targets, especially with Norman covering A.J. Green. Seahawks at the Saints. I'm taking the Seahawks to win this one. They look great. That tie game between Seattle and Arizona was a great game. One of the best games I've seen all year. And most people who are fair weather football fans will say, no, that was a boring game. Defensive slugfests are always entertaining if you love the sport itself. That game was a great game, one of the most intense games I've seen. But I think Seattle marches into the Saints Stadium, Mercedes-Benz Superdome, and dominates them. Look for Seattle to win this one. Cardinals at the Panthers. I'm taking the Carolina Panthers in an upset. They're 1-5. They're going to win this one, go 2-5. The Raiders at the Buccaneers. Wow, Raiders played a great game last week. Beat the Jaguars, even though Jacksonville was favored. Same with the Buccaneers. Went into the 49ers Stadium, went down 14-0, but we knew that wasn't going to last. The Buccaneers ended up winning that one as well. Look for the Raiders to win this one. They're 6-2. If they win this game, they are a 6-2 football team. First place in the division. The Raiders suddenly and quickly look like a very dominant team in the NFL. The Bay Area is lucky to have a team like them. The Raiders win this game. Chiefs at the Colts, my other upset of the week. I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts to win this one. They're going to play the Chiefs hard in their home stadium. Look for the Colts to win this game. It's going to be very, very close, but the Colts come through in this one. The Patriots at the Bills. I'm taking the New England Patriots to win this one. Shady's probably out. If not, he's hurt. Look for New England to win this one again. The Jets at the Browns. I cannot believe the odds are even right now, but I'm going to take the New York Jets to win this one. Sorry, Browns fans. I wanted to give you guys your first win, but I don't know if it's happening just yet. Look for the Jets to win this one. Fitzpatrick and Enunwa have a good game. The 49ers versus the bye week. I am taking the... Just kidding. I was joking. Hopefully you guys caught that. The bye week is probably going to win. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. The 49ers look abysmal right now. So let's see what they do in the bye week. Hopefully they win the bye week for once. We'll see what happens. The Lions at the Texans. I'm going to take the Houston Texans to win this one. This will be a close game. Osweiler really stunk it up on Monday night, but I think he turns it around, and they beat a good Detroit team, but Houston comes out and wins this one. The Chargers at the Broncos. Man, the Chargers are just that upset team who can go in any stadium, home or away, and perform, man. They are a team. They are a good team at that. They beat Denver a couple weeks ago, but I think Denver gets their revenge, and they win this one. It'll be a close game. I'd say Denver wins 26-24 in a very close one. The Packers at the Falcons. I'm going to take Atlanta to win this one. It'll be a close one, but Atlanta will win even without Tevin Coleman. Look for them to win this game. The Eagles at the Cowboys on Sunday night football, and I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They only will have one loss this whole season, and that's first week. Think about that. They have come up, and they look like a very good team. Dallas will win this one. They'll harass Carson Wentz, who again will have a bad performance. Finally, the Vikings at the Bears. You already know it. Monday Night Football. And I'm taking the the Minnesota Vikings to beat the Bears, even in Soldier Field. You know why? Because the Cubs. They got the Cubs to worry about. The Bears are having a bad season. It's unfortunate because they are a talented team, but I think Fox is gone after this. They're done. They're definitely losing this game. Minnesota's defense is going to dominate the Bears. Finally, we got my fantasy predictions. At quarterback, start Andrew Luck. Great start against the Chiefs in his home stadium. Sit Matthew Stafford. He's playing a good Texans team, especially on defense. Running backs to start, DeMarco Murray. Great start against the Jaguars. And Christian Michael against a porous run defense in the Saints. Look for both of them to be good starts. Sit Melvin Gordon. He's playing at Denver. That's a hard matchup. Sit Mark Ingram. He's playing a Seattle defense that is keying in on the run very well. Wide receivers to start. Julio Jones, always a great start. Stick with him. Roll with him. And Stefon Diggs, another crazy start of the week here. I think he's going to have a great week this week on Monday night. Look for him to have around 8 or 9 catches for 140 yards and a touchdown. Wide receivers to sit, Alshon Jeffrey. We don't even know if he's getting traded or not, so we don't even know if he's going to play, but I would sit him this week. Not worth it against a great Minnesota defense. And sit Jordan Matthews. Definitely not worth starting Jordan Matthews this week as well. You can't trust a guy like Carson Wentz. I mean, the Eagles won, and he threw 2 interceptions and fumbled the ball. Think about that. The Eagles still won the game. That's how talented the Eagles defense is. That's how, unfortunately, disappointing Carson Wentz is. Tight end, start Tyler Eifert, whatever it is, you name it. Start him this week. He's going to get a ton of targets against that Redskins defense, especially in London. Sit Coby Fleener, playing the Seahawks. Don't start him. Kicker, start Adam Vinateri. Great start this week. I think he's going to have a good game. Sit Matt Bryant. I know he's been outstanding, but I don't think they're going to kick a lot of field goals against Green Bay. Finally, sleepers, quarterback, Russell Wilson. People have forgotten Russ, but he's Russell Wilson for a reason. He's won a Super Bowl for a reason. Look for him to march into the Superdome and lead his team to victory. I'm calling 3 passing touchdowns for Russell Wilson. Running back to start, Latavius Murray. I think he's going to be a great start this week against a Buccaneers team where the Raiders are going to have to run the ball. So start Latavius Murray, great sleeper. And finally, 2 wide receivers who are great sleepers. Cole Beasley, Cowboys-Eagles matchup, a lot of openings in the slot. And Quincy Enunwa, I think he's going to have a good matchup. Marshall's great, don't get me wrong. He's obviously the better receiver. But I think Enunwa takes advantage of that Browns defense and has a good game this week. So there you have it, folks. Those are my predictions and my fantasy outlook for this week. So pay close attention. It's going to be a close one. The spread on most of the games is pretty close, so be very wary of that. If you're going to the bank, most of them are pick'ems, so be very wary. And you guys have a good one and enjoy this week of football.